So, Melita, working with you and the crew at Melita Digital was a really interesting experience compared to other experiences that I've had. The one thing that I really liked is the depth in which you go into researching where someone's website is at, if they have one, and what the issues around it are. You can support that greatly with some of the technical aspects, which people don't always understand. People don't understand bounce rates. They don't understand a lot of things. They know they need to do it, but they don't understand it. And that's the thing that I really enjoyed about the initial process, was understanding that those things were important and why they're important. So the whole workshop process for me, again, was a surprise, because you had a great way of pulling out the mountain of information that I sit on, that I take for granted. And I don't always accord it its true value, but it was those, I think it was nearly sort of over 3 days worth of work. We pulled out a lot of stuff that I had just completely ignored, or I overlook, or I don't attach any great value to it. And that part of that, of what you do in getting the core information together to be able to start formulating something was immensely valuable, not only for you in having material to work with, but it reminded me about a lot of stuff that I need to be more conscious of. Yep.
The website in its own?
Yeah, probably the big thing that came out for me on that was about not ramming stuff down people's throats, rather in trying to talk to them and engage with them about the real issues that they have, not what you want to tell them that they have, but what they either recognise themselves or they need help in pulling out. And that's one of my strengths, is understanding what's really going on for a business. And you did that to me in reverse, and it helped build, I think, a more engaging website compared to what I'd had before. It was less technical, and it was more emotive, and it was more personal.
What would that be?
You know, that's a challenge and a half. One word for Melita: committed. Absolutely committed. I'd love to work with the team again, and particularly with you, because I like the way that you engage with people, and I like the way that you probe, and you don't always take the first answer that you get, and you keep digging until you're satisfied that it's going to come closer to delivering the result that everyone needs.
In the whole journey?
Now, personally, I've found being involved valuable to me. I don't know that it would be valuable to everybody, because some people aren't necessarily that detail orientated or that process driven. But for me, it really made me understand what was involved. And it's not just a case of there's a page and cut and paste and put something on the page. It was more a case of thinking about what you want to achieve, what each page actually did. So there were component parts that, when they come together, is what actually makes the website. Probably my big learning from all of that was understanding wireframes and the importance of those before you fill them in with all the clever and fancy stuff. It needs to be able to function the way it's meant to function before you colour it up. The team did a really good job. I mean, for me, the team was one. Whether I was talking to you, or I was talking to Linda, or I was talking to someone else, it was part of, it wasn't like they were separate parts of the team. It was, everyone was actually focused on the same goal, is how can we deliver the best website we can for John Stringer.